Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a water, and tonight I'll be discussing Written on Ice by Smardline S. I hope I got that correct. I did get this as an arc, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. These are the highlights and the content warnings. And my rating for this book is a 4.25, so what's it about? So this book is about Luna, who is a figure skater who just got into the prestigious Valseri University. While she may feel like an outsider amongst all the legacies and other athletes, she intends to make her mark while she works towards the Olympics, which means she cannot afford any mistakes or any distractions. But it seems like the universe has other plans when she runs into the brooding and infuriating hockey captain Zayden, whose family is one of the founding families of the school. But when their meeting has him remarking that she's just an ice princess, to say she's upset is an understatement. Now, as much as she tries to avoid him, there's just a spark between the two of them that's impossible to ignore that keeps throwing them together, especially when there are secret forces at play, pushing them to uncover the dark secrets of the school surrounding its hidden rink and a competition put on for the powerful, designed to push athletes to their absolute limits, one that had deadly consequences for a student that no one seems to remember due to a cover-up. But as they get closer to uncovering the truth, they will have to make sure that their bodies are not the next ones buried beneath the ice. So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.25. Now, right off the bat, I love the MCs, not just as individuals, but also together because their chemistry from page one was absolutely insane. I think this is one of the best books I've read in a while where the author did such a fantastic job building up the relationship between the two MCs. Now, their relationship did not start off sweet. There was a lot of tension, animosity, as well as them fighting their feelings for one another, of course, but the transition to something more just felt like such a natural progression. And I've never said this before, but honestly, if there was ever a book to be made into a live action movie, TV show, I think it should be this one because I would love to see their chemistry come alive, especially those pair skating moments. I think it would just be amazing. Now, for our characters, we first have Zayden, who's our quiet, brooding type, who has a lot of pressure placed on him due to the expectations of his father. His father, who's not just the coach of the hockey team, but whose family is also one of the founding families of the school. So he has very high expectations for Zayden. But it's not just those that he has to live up to. There's also those around him who believe that because of who his father is and who his family is, that's why Zayden even has a spot on the hockey team and why he's even the captain. So every day, Zayden's not only having to live up to the expectations of his father, but proving to everyone on the daily that he truly belongs. Now, with Luna, she's very much outgoing and not afraid to stand up for herself, but that's due to the fact that as much as her sister loved her and tried to be there for her, Luna really only had herself to rely on. So she also struggles with a sense of belonging and having to prove herself, as well as not leaning on those who would really want to help her and be there for her. And while their struggles might be different in some ways they're very much at the core the same. So they really bonded over this, and it became very much an I see you, you see me kind of situation. So that, along with their chemistry, was just amazing connection. Now, along with really great characters, we also had a really compelling mystery that I'm excited to see play out over the next book, as this one does end on a cliffhanger. Now, along with really loving the characters, enjoying the mystery, I will say that I do wish some of the scenes had been built out a little bit more to where I had more information into what was going on around the characters, because a lot of the scenes focused on the two characters and their interactions, which was great. But when I was building out the scenes in my head, it was really just the two of them interacting in this great big void, which is also why I think this would be a great book built for a live action adaptation, because then the scenes are right there in front of me visually and I can just focus on the characters and the amazing chemistry that this author built in this book. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. It will be available February 24th and I would recommend it, and I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.